It's that time again when we ask you to like, subscribe, and hit the bell!
Happy Tuesday, Pigtopia! It's that time again when we bring you a long-form video. We're super excited about this week because it is good and chilly, as December should be, and we want to make sure that you and your piggos know what to do for the cold months to keep the piggies happy and healthy. When it is cold outside, the number one most important thing for you to remember is that if you are cold, your guinea pigs sure as heck are too. They, however, are more sensitive to such things, being very susceptible to respiratory tract infections. This can be fatal, so it's important that you keep them warm to prevent that. So the first thing we need to cover is that if you have outdoor piggies, normally they have some sort of enclosure, unlike this Vanna here, it is important to make sure that you have enclosed them somehow, whether it is by bringing them inside into a space that is as large as the outside space that they had, or putting them in like a shed that is safe from damp. Once enclosed, the question becomes, how do I know that my piggy is cold? Well, it's simple. If they are floofy, as you can see Miss is here because she is eating cold vegetables, then it's pretty safe to assume that your guinea pig is feeling chilly. What they'll do is they will make their fur stand on end to try and capture more heat and keep it closer to their bodies. This is a little bit more difficult to see on something like an Abyssinian guinea pig, or I would assume a long-haired guinea pig as well, and it's certainly impossible to see on a skinny pig, so you really need to make sure that you are observing your animal and know their habits so that you can see even the slightest difference in what their fur is doing. I hear you asking me, okay, what about those skinny pigs? What do I do if I can't tell that their fur is standing on end? That's a great question. If you see your fully grown adult guinea pigs squishing together and cuddling with each other, that should raise a red flag, and you should always ask yourself, why are they doing this? No matter how good of friends they are, adult guinea pigs typically do not like to cuddle with each other. They might like cuddling with you, but that doesn't mean that they don't want their personal space when it comes to other guinea pigs. So if you do see them clumped together, you should always figure out what's going on. Chances are they're either very scared or they're feeling cold and they're using each other to keep warm. Guinea pigs are going to try and let you know if there's something going on that they don't like. They're pretty clever like that. So if you see guinea pigs hiding or crowding around something warm, that's probably a pretty good indication that they are cold as well. Now, the number one suspect in the winter chill factor is drafts in your house, especially if you have an old house or if you have your guinea pigs in an outdoor enclosure. It is important that you get on their level. My guinea pigs are kept on the floor. Yours might be kept a little bit higher, but get yourself on their level and wait and see if you feel any drafts. If you do, you need to stop those up through whatever means necessary, because drafts can lead to those upper respiratory infections, which can be fatal. There are a lot of great products out there to help keep guinea pigs warm through the colder months. I personally like to switch my guinea pigs to fleece bedding in the winter. That way they have something to snuggle into. I'll often even keep old airline blankets around that can be set up like Heidi's, kind of making my own snuggle sack. I haven't bought my pigs any snuggle sacks, but there's a lot that are out there that are super adorable. You just gotta find one that works for you. Lots of extra Heidi's too, things that can kind of hug them close and help keep the piggos warm. They like this, it makes them feel secure, and it does help cut down on drafts as well. So these are all good things for keeping the guinea pigs warm. Beyond the guinea pigs themselves, you also need to attend to their food and water situation. Guinea pigs should still get fresh forage, fruits, veggies, those kind of things throughout the colder months. So it may be harder to find things like dandelions, but it's worth the effort. There's lots of sources out there of forage that you can buy for the guinea pigs, and this will help keep them healthy. If you are housing your guinea pigs outside in a shed or something like that during the winter, it's also very important that you make sure that their water bottles don't freeze. They're tools for keeping water warm, and I would encourage you to look into that. A simple hack that you can try is wrapping their water bottles in bubble wrap and then in a blanket. This should help keep the internal water bottle level a little bit warmer and above freezing. And oh yeah, I would hope this goes without saying, but just in case, please, 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 please do not house your guinea pigs in the same place that you keep your vehicles. Carbon monoxide poisoning is a very real thing. You don't want it, and neither do your guinea pigs. So keep them in their own dedicated building away from vehicles. They might keep you warm some, but in the end, carbon monoxide poisoning will win. If you live in an area that gets super, super, super cold, you might want to consider investing in a pet-safe heating pad. Find one that has lots of good reviews, and you can, put that under a fleece blanket and let the guinea pigs use that to help stay warm as well. We hope this video has been helpful and informative, maybe even entertaining. If you have other tips for keeping guinea pigs during the colder months, please drop them in the comments below. As always, we will see you next week, and in the meantime, be cute. Bye!